This is Barcelona, San Estacio. This is airport security.
And this is apparently a trip report.
He doesn't have duration or expertise, and he's not like Paul or Jeb who can do this with ease. And now it's apparently too late to abort, so it's apparently a trip report.
We've just surfaced. Oh, we went back underground, but they didn't pass out a sanitizing wipe. So my parents and I are taking the train from Barcelona to San Sebastian. It's Spain's national intercity rail operator, Renfe, and it's been a bit of a rocky start. There was security at the train station, which I guess is because there were a series of train bombings in the 90s, but honestly it's very theatrical. They don't check you, they just check your bag. We are sitting separate from my mom.
And can I tell how she freaked out about that?
Yeah, go for it.
She totally freaked out. We were running around with bags trying to get the tickets changed.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, no, you can't do it. Talk to the guy, talk to the conductor, whatever, in Spanish. It was great.
I think we got the bottom of the barrel tickets that you can't really change. It was about 62 euros per ticket, I think. We have to change trains in the middle. We're sitting across from people, so it's not super optimal.
Plus, by speaking right now, we're probably bothering them. So
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Hey everyone, VoiceOver Miles here, and right now we're going to check out buying a ticket from the Renfe website. Woo! Barcelona. We'll just do Todas, which is any station in Barcelona, to San Sebastian. Here we go. So, it's actually quite cheap, I guess, because I'm booking kind of far in advance. You'll note that there's no real indication that this is actually two trains, both of these. It's just this AV to MD or LD to MD. That's the only thing that tells you that you have to change trains in the middle. And of course, only 2 trains a day, which no changes allowed, non-refundable. It costs 8 euros to select a seat. It's an airline. It's basically an airline. I think if you get this super cool one, you get to pick your seat. Oh no, it's just slightly less. 5 euros. Really? Oh, joint details. Does that tell you the change? Oh. I've never noticed this before. It's kind of, okay. So you have to change in Vitoria. Well, fair enough. So anyway, next. And then you have to put in all your details, including your passport number. That was a pain. It doesn't let you click these. Maybe you get those preferences if you do like the super special ticket. I don't know. And then it doesn't like foreign credit cards. I tried so many times. It didn't like it. So I had to get a PayPal account just to buy these tickets. And then because I ended up accidentally booking my mom's ticket separately from ours, they didn't see us together, which was a pain, and that's why we couldn't sit together.
But yeah, so we are traveling through the Barcelona exurbs right now.
And we're going 120 miles an hour, which is
Something
cool.
like that, yeah. Coming into Camp de Tarragona, our first stop, which features this imposing modern building. It's 2 floors of parking at the bottom. The people across from us, I think we're in the wrong car.
No,
There's a
we
whole
are?
confusion. No, we're in the right
yeah.
car. There's a whole lot of confusion with the assigned seat thing. I don't know how effective it is. These doors just kind of open, I think. And they have to tap it. Alright, despite the annoyance of having to sit separately, I think you got a better seat here, Mom.
Hola.
Really, most of the seats in this train are much better than the one that Dad and I got across from people where there's no leg room.
My only complaint is that it is chilly, hence the raincoat. I was a little
Gotcha.
like a flasher, but it is warm.
So I can't do a tour of the seat where Dad and I are sitting because there are people across from us, so I'll do one at the regular seat, which honestly has more amenities anyway. So you have these like armrests that come down. The seats are pretty comfortable. They actually do recline a little bit. They kind of come down. You didn't know that?
No.
It's like very subtle, but it improves the experience.
That's nice.
Mom has her water in here. Tray table. I see. Comes down like this. Big tray table. Lots of room to do whatever you want. Also footrest. I mean, come on. There you go. There's even a little wastebasket at every seat.
It's also worth noting that there was in-train entertainment. They had these screens that showed movies with subtitles, and supposedly they gave out free headphones that you could actually use to listen to the movies as well as music they had. But they didn't give us free headphones, so I don't know.
It's a really nice train. It's just a shame that Dad and I got like the worst seats on it. And it's empty here. We could have just all sat together.
Should I press the red button now?
Yeah. A couple other seat things I forgot to mention. There's an outlet beneath the seat. And also, the train doesn't seem to have Wi-Fi, which is a little rough. Although these tray tables are like big enough for a laptop, but if there's no Wi-Fi, then there's not much reason for that, you know? I mean, Microsoft Word, I guess. stopped with no announcement.
Nothing. People seem calm.
Yeah. Maybe they're used to it. It's like Amtrak.
Problem was we were hoping to get some sandwiches between trains, but
You can always use the buffet car.
buffet car. We have to check that out.
We've been stopped here for about 10 minutes. We went by that guy a while ago and he's now feeding us. We did get moving again eventually. It took maybe like 15 minutes. Right out of station, Zaragoza. And I'm walking back to the original seat. That's a bit busy here. I guess over in the vestibule, we'll do a little tour of this. So there's a waste basket. Check out the bathroom. Ooh, okay. Very small, but could be worse. Got a toilet, got a sink, got an automatic dryer. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Soon after Zaragoza, we started going really slow, but it was for an actual reason this time. This is actually really cool, and I can't believe I didn't know it was happening at the time. But basically, the train switches gauges from the standard gauge high-speed track to the broad gauge regular speed track.
They've got a map of our progress. Now the movie's over. Another stop, Tudela. I pretty much slept for that test section. I think my dad might have gone over to hang out with my mom while I was sleeping. I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, the seats are so much more comfortable. This is the buffet car. You're just gonna stand up at the table.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
Okay, so you got kicked out back here because someone finally took the seat next to Mom. We went to the buffet car. You got a chicken Caesar sandwich?
Yeah, but it's not a buffet. It's not really a buffet.
Yeah.
You just order it. They call it a buffet, but it's not a buffet.
It's a cafe. I made the bizarre decision to get tuna on a train. Not so sure how it's going to turn out.
I mean, it's okay.
How is it?
It's definitely an acquired taste.
This is Castellón de Ebro, which is probably the least big deal station we've stopped at so far.
Look at the nest. It's like an eagle's nest or something.
yeah.
It's so wow. Are we close to where we get off?
No. There's a heritage train, probably just a really old rotting train that's just sitting there for some reason. I think that's the Ebro River,
Really?
which you're very familiar with.
Yes, it's always in crossword puzzles.
The track quality's been a bit bumpy.
Is that what it is?
I think so. That's why we're bouncing around and going a lot slower. We're at a station where the platform is short enough that we're not at it. So I'll tell you what the station is once we go past the platform. Update. The platform was tiny, but it was to fire. We're at Pamplona, famous for being the home of the Rhine coals, and a lot of people getting off here. As nice as it is they play movies, I kind of like more the map that they show when movies aren't playing. Because now I have no idea when our stop is. They also don't announce what the stop is until you're coming into it, so you gotta be on the ball. Since it cleared out in Pamplona, we moved back here to be closer to Mom. We're getting the mountains, so it's really pretty. It's 2:15. We were supposed to arrive into Victoria where we're changing trains at 2:14, so we're officially late.
Official.
How late are we? I don't know. We have 28 minutes to make our train.
And we don't have a plan B.
It's 2:24, so we're 10 minutes late. We have about 18 minutes until our train.
Getting nervous.
It's 2:30. Our connecting train leaves at 2:42, and we're still kind of just in the middle of nowhere. We're slowing down. It's about 2:34 or so. We have about 8 minutes. And hopefully we're coming to the station. I don't really know. 2:40. We're coming in. The whole train is up and about. Maybe it's a guaranteed connection. But I feel like no one else is that scared. It's 2:43. None of the doors will open, so we're just kind of just
Ridiculous.
at the vestibules. Alright, I was about half an hour late. Well, there's no other train. Do you think it's late? There's a train on the other platform. I think we're gonna go under. This is it.
Is it?
Yeah, waited. I don't know where we're sitting. We gotta look. Still a lot of commotion here as people kind of move from our late train onto this one. All right, we're leaving. It's 2:50, so they held it. Mom's sitting close to us, but it's the ticket thing again.
I wasn't worried for some reason. She totally was freaking out. She kept going, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They don't care. I think they do care.
Yeah, I mean, they held it. But also, it's impressive that we were half an hour late with absolutely no communication
That's
whatsoever.
true.
So this is considered to be a medium distance train, so I think because that's a little less luxurious. We still have a big tray table, but no Wi-Fi. This one has a little cup holder attachment, it looks like. That's kind of cool. A thing here where you can hold stuff. Another footrest, which is pretty welcome. Outlets are in the middle here. Oh, it reclines. It's another kind of subtle one where it comes out, but it's still nice. Next to the overheads here, there are also some lights. That's nice. It's weird the medium distance train has assigned seats again, but I guess it is what it is.
What's this hanger thing?
Yeah, you can push it and
Oh, I like that. Let me demonstrate.
oh, wow. So definitely like less fancy than the other train, but like there's no entertainment on this one, but it's still pleasant. It's a pleasant place to be. This train's a lot more local. We've only gone about 5 minutes and we're already at a stop. Algeria-Dulancey, which we're in Basque country now, so I think Dulancey is probably in Basque.
I think it's Allegri.
It is? Oh, you're right. These windows also have curtains, but you're kind of bugging the other person because they're so big.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know who would actually touch those unless it's a night train. Let's do a bathroom review here. Oh, this is so much more spacious than the other ones. Close the door. Close, close, close. There you go. This is huge. Oh my gosh, this is a really, really great bathroom. There's like nothing over here, but you know what? It's nice and big. Here's the vending machine car. Absolutely no snacks, but there might be agua, which is what I want. 10 cents? Oh, it's out of order too. Oh, dang it. No buffet car on this guy. So because this train's not that busy and no one cares about the seat assignments, I mean, someone was sitting in the seats that we were supposed to sit at. We've all kind of migrated to this table, which I have to say, first of all, individual bits fold out, which is really cool. Also, this is far better legroom than the 4-seater we had on the other train. On this side of the train, we're kind of getting the face of the cliff, whereas that side is the actual good stuff. We're coming in another station with this aesthetic post-apocalyptic factory. This is Zumaraga.
That is beautiful. Wow.
Look at the difference between the Basque and the Spanish on that sign. The Basque is really long and complicated, and the Spanish is quite short, but it's just so interesting. Very beautiful landscaping at the station. Just now the next stop is San Sebastian, so everyone's kind of ambling out to the vestibules here.
A 7-hour ride wasn't that bad. I actually didn't mind it at all.
No, never really got bored. Just 5 minutes late. They have these fare gates where we have to show our ticket again. People have cars, didn't really see a place to scan tickets. I don't know, one of them was open, so we just walked through. This is the whole station, and then you're outside. Well, I guess I'll leave it to Miles to sum up the whole trip.
Took you long enough. So let me say first, the experience of being on Renfe is fantastic. The scenery's beautiful, the seats are really comfortable, there's in-train entertainment if the scenery isn't good enough for you with supposedly free headphones. And some of their high-speed lines are truly incredible. I mean, Madrid to Barcelona in 2 hours and 45 minutes, that's nuts. And it's no worse than hourly for the entire day, which is fantastic. That being said, their seemingly insatiable desire to be an airline kind of drags the experience down. I mean, the seat change fee, the assigned seat period, the change fees, the airport security, I mean, come on. And also it's worth noting that the security is really inconsistent, like it's only at the big stations. When we got on the train to get from Bilbao back to Barcelona, they checked our passports, but there was no like security, so it's all kind of inconsistent. And also the frequency on some of their lines is not up to snuff. I mean, Bilbao to Barcelona, Spain's 6th biggest city to its 2nd, you would think that'd be like decent frequency, at least more than once a day. I'm sure if we had done Madrid to Barcelona, which is kind of their flagship route, and it's truly incredible once again, I think that I would have come off with a better impression, but ultimately on these more kind of fringe trips, as it were, I don't know. It's nice, but it's nothing special, at least to me.